Thursday, September 18th, 2025. Welcome, everybody, back to Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. Today, I will be doing my predictions episode for the first ever WWE WrestlePalooza PLE taking place live this Saturday, September the 20th. It's WWE's debut PLE on ESPN. WWE is no longer showing the PLEs on Peacock. It's now on the ESPN app. So I'm going to go over everything from how can you watch WrestlePalooza, how much ESPN is, can you get it for free? You can get ESPN for free if you have certain TV streaming services. I'm gonna go through the card of ESPN. For WrestlePalooza, I'm gonna go through all the all the shows that they have planned. They're going all out for this. No pun intended. The WWE is going all out for WrestlePalooza. But first off, if this is your first time joining me, I'm gonna say thank you for joining me. As always, this is the Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. Definitely follow me on Twitter, on X, at The Battle Club Guy. Check out that Instagram, The Battle Club Guy. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. I just uploaded a couple videos from this past Monday's Monday Night Raw that me and my mom attended in Springfield, Massachusetts. We drove up to Springfield, Massachusetts. The luck I have getting last-minute tickets, man, is insane. We drove up with no tickets. We ended up front row. I know a lot of you guys saw me on Netflix, specifically during the match between Lyra Valkyria and who was it? Roxanne Perez. When and then Bailey came out, and Bailey was hearing the voices, and then she just started hugging everyone. Bailey hugged Joe Tessitore. Bailey hugged Corey Graves. Bailey hugged Elisa Taylor. Bailey hugged the referee, Jessica Carr. And then Bailey hugged yours truly, the Battle Club Guy. So definitely check out all my videos. I'm on TikTok, too. The Battle Club Guy on TikTok. Have a whole bunch of videos on TikTok, on the Instagram, on the YouTube here. I did a highlights video from the front row for you guys on Monday Night Raw. I got the highlights from Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, CM Punk, and AJ Lee, their face off. And if you check out, I got some shorts for you guys too. John Cena, I got Penta, I got Stephanie back here. So definitely follow me on all social medias so you can definitely check out my experiences from this past Monday Night Raw. So let's get into it. This Saturday, WWE presents WrestlePalooza live from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is WWE's debut PLE on the ESPN app. WWE used to show all the PLEs on Peacock. It was $9.99 a month. Now we're going up $20. It's going to be $99. Yeah, going up $20 because that's $29.99 a month on the ESPN app. If you're international, you can watch it on Netflix. There are certain TV streaming services that get the ESPN app for free, so that means you get the WWE PLEs for free, including this Saturday's WrestlePalooza. So if you have Spectrum, Hulu Plus Live TV, which I have, Fubo TV, I think it's Fubo TV, DirecTV, or Verizon Fios, you get all the WWE PLEs, no extra cost. If you don't, unfortunately, it is $29.99 a month for your PLEs because you have to have the ESPN app. So ESPN is going all out for WrestlePalooza. So ESPN announced wall-to-wall coverage. ESPN is going to produce 2 WrestlePalooza pre-show events. So ESPN WrestlePalooza special will air tomorrow, September the 19th, from 3 to 4 p.m. on ESPN2 and the ESPN app. Peter Rosenberg will host a special alongside Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton, and the show will feature appearances from WWE superstars. And then this Saturday, September 20th, ESPN produces The Road to WrestlePalooza. They're going to be on site. It's a pre-show from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's going to stream on YouTube as well as the ESPN app from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. The Road to WrestlePalooza will lead into WWE's pre-show for the PLE starting at 5 p.m. You're going to have actor and musician O'Shea Jackson Jr. and TJ Jefferson, the host of No Contest Wrestling, will co-host Road to WrestlePalooza. They will be joined by a variety of guests, including ESPN media personalities and WWE superstars. And then on tomorrow as well, Friday, September 19th, you're going to have Sports Center with Eli Duncan. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. They're bringing ESPN Sports Center to Indianapolis, 6 p.m. tomorrow night. They're going to have they're going to be on site, and they're going to have Tyrese Halliburton there. They will have segments with WWE superstars hyping up WrestlePalooza. So wall-to-wall coverage for WrestlePalooza. So let's get into the card. As of today, there is 5 matches. I think there's 5 matches announced. 5 matches. And it looks like they're going to announce another match that got leaked. Because, during these big PLEs, they have WWE, they set up like pop-up stores to sell the merchandise. So some matches did get leaked. So let's talk about the match that got leaked. So I believe it was, he lives in Indianapolis. He's on site at the, he's on site at the WrestlePalooza pop-up store. Wells Mania Podcast on Twitter. Definitely shout out to Wells Mania Podcast. Definitely give him a follow. So it looks like WWE will be announcing a triple threat for the Women's Championship, as we will be getting Tiffany Stratton defending her Women's Championship against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill in a triple threat. That's probably going to get announced tomorrow night, Friday Night SmackDown. So spoiler warning, but I want to give you guys all the predictions for the matches. So looks like we're possibly getting that. Because Will's Mania Podcast took a picture of the event shirt, of the WrestlePalooza event shirt, and they're advertising Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Nia Jax. Now, if we do get that match, I know Tiffany Stratton got hurt on last Friday's SmackDown. That's why she got pulled from NXT. I think they said a concussion. I'm not 100% sure, but she did get some kind of injury. It seems like WWE, at least on SmackDown, was stuck in a loop of all these different feuds. On Raw, too, there should be a draft. I don't know if we're getting a draft. I think the rumor was we're not getting a draft now. So Tiffany Stratton hasn't really had that many people to defend against, right? Nia Jax before. And it's Nia Jax so many different times. Jade Cargill. And now we got Nia Jax and Jade Cargill, triple threat match. Does Tiffany Stratton lose her Women's Championship to rest up if her injury is that bad? Yes, I could see a triple threat could be a way for Tiffany Stratton to lose that Women's Championship without taking the pin, so she can go away, rest up, come back, win that championship back. So if I had to pick Nia Jax or Jade Cargill to be the Women's Champion, I'm going to pick Jade Cargill. I think, Jade Cargill has a look, has the strength. She came over from AEW. They made her a big deal in AEW. Let's make her a big deal in WWE, man. She had a good WrestleMania match, the Naomi match. So I think it was time for Jade. If Tiffany's hurt, we got to let Tiffany rest. Take that title off Tiffany. I'm picking Jade Cargill to be the new women's champion this Saturday at WrestlePalooza. So the match that had the kickoff match, this match was rumored to be the main event. Pat McAfee show today announced it. It's confirmed. The match that will kick off WrestlePalooza on ESPN this Saturday in one of his final matches. It's the greatest of all. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, folks. The greatest of all time, never seen 17. John Cena versus the Beast Brock Lesnar one final time. Brock Lesnar and John Cena, they've had a lot of matches over the years. Brock Lesnar is an important part in John Cena's wrestling career. I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar the person. I'm not here to talk that. I'm not here to talk any negative stuff. I like to focus on the positive. So let's focus on the positive. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, one more time. Whether you're into it, here's the thing. When you have someone like John Cena, he only has what, 6 matches left? This is going to be one of his 6 matches that he has left. Oh, 6 appearances left. 4 matches left. 3 matches left. Brock Lesnar was a big part of John Cena's career. He was. So, who wins this match? One final time. John Cena, Brock Lesnar. In my opinion, John Cena only has a handful of matches left. And if I'm being honest, I don't see John Cena winning his last match. So, if that's the case, I'm going to say John Cena has to win every match going into his last match. If in his last match he's going to put someone over, which I think he will, because John Cena, he seems to be a guy that wants to put over the next generation of superstars in WWE. So I'm going to say John Cena defeats Brock Lesnar this Saturday at WrestlePalooza. I think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a bloody match. It's going to be a hard-hitting match because Brock Lesnar he hits hard in the ring. We've seen Brock Lesnar matches. We've seen what Brock Lesnar's done to John Cena in the past. Bust John Cena open, bloody match. Man, we get blood, but it's kicking off the show. I think it's going to be a good match, man. Cena's been putting on bangers, so my pick to win and to defeat Brock Lesnar this Saturday, WrestlePalooza, and one of his final matches is John Cena. We have a tag team match. It's the Usos back together. Jimmy and Jey Uso. They're taking on the Vision. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. Seems like Jey Uso is in this Roman Reigns-esque role. It's not main event Jey Uso, it's right hand man Jey Uso, which I like. I like the right hand man Jey Uso. I like this badass Jey Uso. I don't need the yeeting. Okay, I want the badass Jey Uso, and we have the badass Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso is trying to say, hey man, you should be cool with LA Knight. We need help. He can help us. And Jey Uso said, nah man, he ain't family. So Jey Uso's kind of Roman-ish right now, Roman Reigns-ish, right? So who needs this win more than anybody? Do the Vision need the win? When the Vision's been winning on Monday night, the Vision have been winning the main event of Monday Night Raw. It seems like the past year. I feel like I watched the same damn main event at Monday Night Raw every week. The Vision stand tall. The Vision stand tall. So this Saturday, WrestlePalooza, I'm picking the Usos to defeat Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. I think you got the Usos back together. You didn't put them back together just to split them up. Jimmy's super over. Jay's super over. Even if we're getting this heelish Jey Uso, that's okay because the fans are going to cheer him anyway. So give the Usos the win. And I don't know if the Usos go pursue tag team gold. Do we get Jay versus LA Knight down the road? We'll see. Does it lead to War Games? We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm picking the Usos to pick up the win this Saturday at WrestlePalooza. For the vacated Women's World Championship, it's Io Sky, Stephanie Valkyrie. Stephanie Valkyrie, she won that Battle Royal at Evolution. Naomi announced the pregnancy. We had to vacate the world title. Now, Io Sky, she deserves a championship match, Stephanie Valkyrie is winning this Women's World Championship. There's no doubt in my mind that Stephanie Valkyrie is leaving Indianapolis this Saturday as your new WWE Women's World Champion. She's super over. Banger of a theme song. She always puts on banger matches. No disrespect against Io Sky, but Io Sky's been there, done that. Io Sky, is a vet when it comes to that. And Stephanie Valkyrie is your rookie. Strap the rocket to Stephanie Valkyrie because my pick to win and become the new WWE Women's World Champion this Saturday, WrestlePalooza, is La Primera, Stephanie Valkyrie. Now, I don't know which match is going to main event, but I'm going to say the co-main event is the next match. It's the quarterback, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He's defending his WWE Undisputed Championship against Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes been off filming Street Fighter alongside Roman Reigns. Looking forward to that movie. So we got Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre said, and I quote, "Cody, The Rock wants your soul. I want your ass." Drew McIntyre wants Cody's ass, I guess. All right. Well, and he wants his championship. But sorry, Drew, I don't see Cody losing the Undisputed Championship, at least until WrestleMania. Because if we're booking WrestleMania 42, Las Vegas, we're going back to Vegas. We're doubling down, back to Vegas, back to back, baby. I'll be in Vegas for WrestleMania 42, and I hope to see some of you guys there as well. So I don't see Cody Rhodes losing to Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza. I think Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns is your WrestleMania 42 main event, and your other main event is CM Punk, Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight Championship. That's just me. That's just me if I'm fantasy booking. I think we got a comment here from my boy Beast to Go. Excuse me, Drew? Yes, Beast. Drew wants Cody's ass. The Rock wants Cody's soul because he's Soul Man, Rocky Soul Man Johnson. But Drew McIntyre wants Cody's ass. And he wants his title. But I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Because if I'm fantasy booking right now, your main events of WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas next year, night one, give me Cody Rhodes. Night one, give me Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for that World Heavyweight Championship. And night two, give me Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for that Undisputed Championship, because they're doing WrestleMania 43 in Saudi. And if the plan is Cody versus The Rock in Saudi, or Roman versus The Rock in Saudi, maybe you get Cody versus Roman 3 at Vegas, and maybe at the end of that match, The Rock shows up either after that match or the Raw after and says, "I'm calling my shot right now. It's me and you, Cody, or it's me and you, Roman. Whoever wins that Undisputed Championship in Vegas, Roman or Cody," and you set it up a year in advance. Rock versus Roman for that Undisputed Championship in Saudi, or Rock versus Cody for that Undisputed Championship in Saudi. Book it a year out. But either way, my pick to win this Saturday, WrestlePalooza, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now let's get into the match that I think should be and will be the main event. It's her first match back in 10 years. AJ Lee, she will be teaming up with her husband, CM Punk, and they're taking on the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins, and his wife, the Intercontinental Women's Champion, Becky freaking Lynch. Mixed tag team action. I'm looking forward to this match, man. Huge fan of AJ Lee. She looks like she hasn't aged a bit. She's got the abs, She's got the 6-pack, the 10-pack, the 12-pack. Her abs are looking fantastic. You got CM Punk by her side. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. The world champion couple, right? They're both dripped in gold. Now, did the CM Punk Seth Rollins feud need Becky Lynch and AJ Lee? I think it did. Because it seems like WWE, they're always getting this low period after SummerSlam before Survivor Series. When that low period, it's football season, kids are back in school, so everyone's not watching WWE that much. So everybody wanted this return of AJ Lee. We've all been waiting for it. I think it's awesome. I think it's great. She looks great. This match should main event. No disrespect to John Cena, no disrespect to Cody Rhodes. This should be AJ Lee's moment, and I think she will get her moment this Saturday in the main event with her husband by her side, her first match back in 10 years. Now, who wins this match? Does Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch win this match, or does CM Punk and AJ Lee win this match? I'm picking CM Punk and AJ Lee to defeat Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch this Saturday in the main event of WrestlePalooza, because, like I said, man, the Vision and Seth Rollins have been standing tall every Monday night. Every Monday night. And if the plan is Seth Rollins, CM Punk at WrestleMania, and maybe Becky Lynch and AJ Lee at WrestleMania or before WrestleMania, let them get a win under the belt. Let AJ Lee win her first match back, and I think it's going to be great, man. I think they're going to light it up this Saturday, WrestlePalooza, because I'm picking CM Punk and AJ Lee to pick up the win. Well, there you go, folks. That has been my WWE WrestlePalooza predictions episode for you guys. I appreciate all you guys for joining me as always. Like I said, WrestlePalooza, they're doing a pre-show, kickoff show from 3 to 5 this Saturday on the ESPN app and YouTube. And then WrestlePalooza goes live 7 p.m. Eastern on the ESPN app. The first WWE PLE on ESPN, and they are going all out. So as always, folks, follow me on Twitter at the Battle Club Guy. Check out the Instagram, the Battle Club Guy. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This Saturday, it's WWE WrestlePalooza. Will Cody Rhodes defeat Drew McIntyre and retain his Undisputed Championship? Or will Drew McIntyre come for Cody Rhodes' ass and take his title? Will John Cena vanquish the Beast Brock Lesnar on his farewell tour? Or will Brock Lesnar end John Cena's farewell tour early? And her first match back in 10 years, it's AJ Lee, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Mixed tag team action. Will Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch take out CM Punk and end AJ Lee's return early? Or will CM Punk and AJ Lee light it up this Saturday and be victorious? We'll find out all this and more this Saturday. It's WWE WrestlePalooza. Till next time.